Rick from Rain and Horn Double Bay. Thanks so much for joining the Carpool series with Soho.
No, it's, you're a pioneer.
Yeah, and I heard you were a killer on the karaoke as well. Is it true? Do you do the Carpool karaoke?
No, I don't.
Okay. I won't push you.
You're
Let's talk about...
it's a bit of Bon Jovi or something.
Yeah, sure. Hey, I'm open to anything. Let's talk real estate. I guess luxury property market. It's kind of right up your alley, eastern suburbs. How's the market performing? How's a bit of a market wrap?
Market wrap. It's certainly kicked.
Yep.
It's interesting. I was just talking to a client a little bit earlier on, and we were all putting out predictions for next year. My gut is, look, I'm not an economist. You just talk to people on the ground, and I think small business has been suffering, hence rate drops and what have you. And cheap interest rates means asset prices tend to go up.
Yep.
So prices have been strong in certain areas for certain things. If you take the beach areas, for example, apartments with views have just gone nuts.
Yep.
Semis in the coastal suburbs of Bronte, Tamarama and Bondi, North Bondi.
Yep.
I would suggest that where you were paying 2 to 2.2 3 months ago, you're now paying 2.2 to 2.4 for an unrenovated place.
Wow, okay.
So there's definitely been a good 10% shift north of what it was.
Yeah.
I think the whole market, even the top end, there's just so much money out there.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're getting it from, but there's a lot of money out there. And a lot of, I think because of our dollar as well, there's a fair bit of overseas transactions kicking in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Advice for vendors at the moment, do they sit and, end of the year is fast approaching, do they sit and wait for 2020 to kind of kick in? I don't know, what are your suggestions?
I actually think it comes back to your circumstances. Effectively, we've got Christmas around the corner. We're pretty much signing up our last campaign next week.
Yep.
To make it before Christmas, so to speak. What I'm hearing and the data that we're following is there'll be a little bit more stock coming on, but we're not going to get an oversupply.
Yeah, sure.
So I think while money is cheap, the market's going to be quite active, in my opinion, anyway. It's interesting though. Rates have come down and some of it's been passed on, but as I say, there are some people in small businesses that are still hurting and are needing to sell. So it's really interesting that there's actually a bit of mortgage pressure out there in the eastern suburbs also.
Gotcha.
So if I was a vendor, I'd be watching what my competition is.
Yep.
And if I had a semi in North Bondi and there were 6 other semis in North Bondi, I'd probably wait.
Yeah.
If I had a garden apartment somewhere, there's no competition, I'd probably put it on.
Yep.
I think supply and demand.
Gotcha. And I guess lastly, kind of, you touched on it before, but I guess 2020 market predictions, Q1, what do you feel?
I think price-wise, it'll continue to rise.
Yep.
It'd be interesting to see if there's another rate cut or not. I actually don't think they need to cut rates. Personally, I think they just need to ease lending.
Yeah, sure.
The lending criteria. Now, whether that'll happen ever again or not, who knows?
Yep.
But I think the market's going to start strong. I think it's going to start early. And the investors are back in the marketplace. So there's competition.
Yeah.
I was talking to a gentleman today. He's pulling some serious money out of the stock market. He was telling me about certain companies that he's had stocks in that are worth billions of dollars and they're not making a profit.
Gotcha.
So he's taking money off the table and putting it into property. Yep. We haven't seen that for a couple of years. So I think it's going to start strong.
Yeah. Contact details to say I'm a buyer or a seller. How do I get in contact with you?
Oh, easy. 0412 072 178. Or just Google Rick Serrao. It'll come up with some old youthful photos.
Rick, thanks so much for joining the Carpool series.
No, pleasure. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks, mate. Perfect.